Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Haven't had a video for a couple of days. Been a little bit busy and I thought I just needed a rest anyway. I haven't done a lot of knitting over the weekend, and I was at my granddaughter's yesterday and she wanted me to come down earlier, so I didn't get much done yesterday, and wasn't till last night when I got home just after 6. But I'm sitting knitting. This is the Wendy pattern I'm doing. I'll show you this one. And this is how far I've got. It is a pattern that it takes quite a while to get through a throw with having to cross over these cables, and they're not just ordinary cables. I did make a little mistake today and it took me ages to pull. I had to pull back 4 rows because I had made the crossover in the it wasn't in the wrong place. I had made the wrong stitch, because in this pattern there are certain rows where it says cable back or cable front. Those ones are just knit. When you cross them, those ones is just knit over. And then they have other ones where the cable cross. And those ones, when you cross them over, you have knit stitches and purl stitches in the middle of the cable. Well, I must have, when I done whatever row it was, down here, round about down here, I think it was, instead of doing a cable cross with a knit and purl, I think I had done it all knit and had knocked the pattern off, and I got so far up and I realised just didn't look right, and I had to work my way back over the rows, and I worked out what I had done wrong. So I have to take a lot more notice of the pattern, because sometimes I just look and I just say cable and it's cable back and that, but I'm forgetting some of them are cross as well, or knit and purl. And anyway, that's what I've been sitting doing today, because I can't do this of a night time, and it's not just because I want to watch the television of a night time, but it's because it's a dark colour and my eyes don't work very well with dark colours of a night time. But I've been trying to do this video all most of the day, and the sun has been blaring into my living room, and I always have my computer on my coffee table in front of me. I've actually got a Cadbury's Roses chocolate tin underneath it to heighten it up a little bit. But I always like to do it there. I like to sit on my settee and do them. Well, the sun was just blaring in and it was making the screen all blurry. You wouldn't be able to see properly. And I've waited until the sun's gone down. It's 5 o'clock now. Sun's gone down, but it's turned dark, and it was dark in my living room, so I've had to put the ring light on behind my computer. I think I should have just shut my curtains in the first place and put the ring light on. It would have been better. But I had to go out this morning to well, it's my sister's birthday. I have 2 sisters. I've got an older sister, Eleanor, and a younger sister, Linda, and it's my younger sister Linda's birthday tomorrow, and I nearly forgot. So I had to go out and get a birthday card this morning. So I went up to the range, and I thought, oh, I'll have a look and see what wool and that they've got in there, because I did want to get a few oddballs of cotton, because I want to do some coasters for the Christmas time, you know, the poinsettia ones. So I wanted some red, green and white, and I knew they had getting some new lots of wool into the range. They've usually just had the patents and that, but they've started a new kind, Vivaldi or something like that it is. I thought I'll have a look at it, and they did say when I looked online that they had cotton, but when I went up there, the colours I had in cotton were what I call crap. The actual wool itself, the other stuff, they got acrylic. It looks like quite a nice wool, so I think if I need any more acrylic any time, I might have a look up there for that. But while I was there, I thought, oh, I did need 1 or 2 other things. I got my sister's birthday card there. And then I'm looking at, I needed some of these pocket things, you know. I get a lot of knitting patterns in emails sent to me from these places that they're called free knitting things and that. And I download some of the patterns and that, and I thought I could do with some of these little things like this for putting them in. Because I print them out on my printer when it's working properly. Like, it hasn't been working very well lately. But these were 10, I think there's 10. Yes, there's 10 pockets in there and they were 45 pence. So that was quite good. Good that it wasn't too bad. And then I thought, I'm looking around at buttons. I've got lots and lots of buttons, but I haven't got many dark colours. So I thought I'd have a look, and I saw this bag for, I think it was 185. I haven't got, oh yeah, I got the bill there. That's it. Oh no, it's got the purple buttons. It says, yeah, 2.25. It actually said £3 on the thing, so they're cheaper than what I thought. And there's a lot of all different kinds of buttons, all purples and like pinkish and all different shades of purple in other colour. So I've got to sort them out and see what I can make. I'm going to put all the same kinds into little bags. I can see quite a lot of the same kinds, but I think I'm going to be okay for some of the darker coloured cardigans that I might get round doing. So when I sort these all out, I'll show you all the little bags that I've got and what I've managed to sort out of them. But it looks a pretty good bargain for that. It actually says the weight somewhere. 250 grams, that's where they go by. So I got those. And then I thought, I saw these wooden buttons. I thought, oh, they might come in handy. Oh, they were the ones that were £1.89. They were £1.89 there. They're not perfect. There's one or two of them where there's 4 little holes in them. Well, you can see there's a one down there where they're not sort of in the centre. There's one or two like that one I've had a look, and some of them look like they need the holes punching out properly. But again, they were, I don't know if they've got any weight, whether weight on these, or just says 200. There's 200 in there for 189, so probably some little thing that maybe is going to knit. I prefer the ones with the 2 holes in, but I'm not bothered for the price I got them. They'll come in handy. That's what I got those for. And also, it was my sister's birthday card, but I'm not telling you how much that is. You don't tell people how much you pay for their birthday cards. But my sister Linda, she wouldn't forget. She wouldn't forgive me if I forgot her birthday card, because it's funny, we were friends, best of friends now. We see each other a lot, but when we were kids, I hated her. You see, I'm the middle one, and I'm nearly 4 years older than Linda, and when we were kids, I had to take Linda everywhere with me. My mother used to say, if you're not taking Linda, you're not going. And I hated her. I didn't want to take her. And I used to thump the living daylights out of her. And she was always saying, I'm going to tell me mum on you. That was her favourite words. And I was down her house one day, and her daughter, my niece Joanne, was there. And we were just talking about when we were kids and that. And she's saying, yeah, remember, she says, what you used to do to me when we were kids. She always says, oh, Sheila, that's what she always says, what you used to do to me. I said, what do you mean? She says, you used to thump the living daylights out of me. And our daughter Joanne was laughing, and she says, oh, Sheila, my auntie Sheila wouldn't do that to you. And Linda says, she would, you know. She says, I've still got the scars to prove what you did to me. But have a good laugh, like when we talk about when we were kids, me and my sisters. We've been best friends since we've been grown up, me and Linda. Me and my older sister don't really bother much with each other, but me and Linda do. We always see each other. And before this lockdown thing started, she used to come up my house more than I went down hers. Like, she preferred my house because there was only me in my house, and there was a husband in hers. I think she wanted to get away from him for a little while, but she always used to come up for a coffee and bring a cake or something with her, and that's how friendly we always have been. But anyway, I was sitting, I've been doing a little bit, it's still a little bit late. I'll probably knit until about 6:30. Maybe just do a little bit of this later on. But in the meantime, I was doing, during the day, I do these little baby ones because I've got an Etsy shop open now. And I'm trying to get some stock into it. Every time I seem to knit something, somebody buys it. Not off the shop, but this is a little 22-inch one. This is Poundland. Have a ball of it. This is Poundland wool. It's hard to tell on here, but it's coming out with like pale lemon and like white, like, and a very pale lemon and a deeper lemon stripes and that. And this is one of my own patterns. It's a basket, like a basket weave type thing. Now I am putting a tutorial up on my other channel, Sheila's Just Knitting, for this. It's a 22-inch. So I've done the back, and I've done one of the sleeves. That's one of the sleeves. And I'm halfway up the second sleeve. But I'm going to start doing a tutorial for this to show. I've done the tutorial for the back, and I'm going to do the tutorial for the sleeve and show how I do the shaping. But I had to knit. This is my own patterns I'm doing, and I'm working out myself. So I've had to knit the one sleeve first so I could write everything down what I was doing, and then I'll put this one on from where I've done it here. I'll put this one on the next part of the tutorial, and where I have everything written down so I can explain what else I'm doing with that one. And that's what I'm doing in the meantime on my other channel for my Etsy shop. And I've got lots of little bits of stuff like this, but this is the Poundland knitting yarn. I had 3 balls of this myself, and Sandra sent me 3 balls as well. So they were both different dyes. So I thought, you know, I could have made a larger size out of it, but I thought I'd better just do one first and see how many balls it takes me. I think it's going to take me the 3 balls for the 22 inch. But when I've looked at it and put it together, I don't think there's any difference in it might have a different dye number, but it looks exactly the same as the other ones, the texture of the wool and everything. There's no difference in it. But anyway, I'll be doing 2 separate little cardigans out of these ones, and try to get some stock built up. I've only got about 5 cardigans up on my shop at the moment, and some little white coasters that I was doing. That was, I was going to look for the when I went up the range for the it was cotton I wanted, because the most of the coasters I've done have been in acrylic, and I think they'd be better done in cotton, because I do have them myself on my coffee table. These ones and that. And I've noticed not all of them, but this one, I think, this one, when I put it down, anything hot, the cup seems to stick to it. So I think the acrylic might be, well, like melting, I suppose you'd call it. Doesn't actually melt, but the cup does stick to it. So I think cotton's going to be better. That was why I went up to the range to look for some cotton in those colours. But I think I'm going to have to order them from somewhere. I might have a look in Hobbycraft tomorrow. Yes, I might nip down there tomorrow and see if they've got any in. It depends on the price as well, because sometimes it's cheaper when you can get it online, because I don't think Hobbycraft's a very cheap shop actually, but I'll have a look anyway. And so I'm getting back to my knitting, and hope I don't make any more mistakes, because it is very hard trying to pull anything out with cable in it. You can't just go across the stitches when you come to the cable that crossed over. So you can't, I had to take if there was 4 stitches crossed over 2 over 2, I had to take those 4 stitches off the needle and pull them out, and then carefully pick those stitches up and hope I didn't lose any of them. So it took me ages to pull out, well, the first row, and then I says after the first row, to hell with that. I just took them off the needle and I pulled the number of rows out and very carefully picked all the stitches up along the row. A lot quicker it was. So that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll let you see what else I get up to. So bye for now.